sorry if the lighting changes. It's like super cloudy outside and I don't know what the weather's doing, and like my window's right there, so I don't know. Hey guys, it's Lexi, and today I'm going to tell you how to apply to college. Now, I haven't talked about college really on my channel like at all, and I know it's kind of starting to be back to school time here on YouTube. All the beauty gurus are like school supplies haul, like new school clothes haul, and like all those kind of like back to school kind of videos, and I thought I would make a video for all those high school seniors to be and kind of explain how to apply to college when you have no idea what you're doing. I was definitely in this position, and there was like nothing on the internet to help me like personally, because I literally went into this whole experience completely blind. If you guys didn't know, both of my parents are Polish immigrants. And they came here when they were teenagers, like in high school about. My mom never ended up going to college, so she knows absolutely nothing about it, and my dad did, but in true immigrant fashion, he really does not talk about his past at all, and like the questions I would ask him, he'd like vaguely answer, so I really did not know anything throughout the whole application process, and it was not fun. So I thought I must not be the only person out there who has no idea what she's doing. So I thought I'd make a video kind of giving a little bit of advice and guidance, kind of a starting point for people who are not familiar with anything college, like the application, how to pick a school, like how to do all the financial aid stuff. I decided to give you guys some tips on how to get through senior year and the college application process. So my first piece of advice is to just calm down. Just take a deep breath. You will be fine. I went in completely terrified, not knowing what to expect at all, which is completely understandable. But after having been done through the process, I literally had no idea what was going on. Like, guys, I'm not exaggerating. It was bad, and I'm fine. I turned out fine. The whole like senior year college thing actually was not as stressful as I had anticipated it would be. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty stressful, but it's really not that bad at all. I thought, because I knew nothing, that I would just be a huge mess my entire senior year of high school, and honestly, I didn't think about college that much. I did what I had to do, and I, you know, continued on with my school life and my social life, and just, you know, take a deep breath. You will be okay. Another thing is, if you know what you want to do, that's great. It'll be easier to choose the college because you'll be able to see what majors they have and what you want to go into. But if you don't know what you want to do, that's totally, completely fine. You can always go in and apply as undecided, which is like you haven't chosen a major yet. And that is totally acceptable. You can take your freshman year to just get the gen eds out of the way, and you'll be totally fine. Trust me, a lot more kids do that than you might think. Not everyone goes into college knowing exactly what they want to do, and a lot of people even switch like a few times. So my advice for finding colleges is to just go on a site where you can put in all the different criteria that you want in a school. You can put the size of the school, small, medium, or large. You can put location, you can put price, you can put pretty much anything, like your ACT or SAT scores. You can enter those in, and it'll just like bring up a big list for you to just browse through, and when you click on a college, it'll have a ton of information right there for you. If you find a few schools that you're interested in, I would also suggest going to a few different websites and you know, kind of comparing all the information on there, getting the most information you can, and also going to the school's website itself. And I would say to just familiarize yourself with the entire website. Click on every tab that you can, every menu, and just find where everything is so that, you know, you'll know where to go in the future if you want to go there to like apply, or to look for financial aid information, or to look for the map, or like campus life, or anything like that. Just kind of dig apart the school's website. A few smaller points here on choosing a college. The difference between big schools and small schools is that big schools generally have huge class sizes, maybe like a couple hundred students, and you know, it's all lecture halls, and maybe once or twice a week you meet in a smaller group to discuss the class and like get help and stuff like that. It's not as interactive with your professor. If you want to be talking to your professor, you have to like go out and go to their office hours yourself and kind of like seek that out, you know, yourself. If you don't introduce yourself, your professor won't know you. For a smaller school, which is what I'm going to, you get to kind of have a more intimate relationship with your professor since class sizes are much smaller. The school I'm going to, the average class size is 17 students, so it's kind of more like a high school kind of thing where your professor is like talking to a smaller group, and like, you know, you can walk up to them at the end of class and kind of chit chat, go to their office hours. They'll probably know all of their students. A lot of people shy away from community college because they think that it's for the people that can't get into four-year colleges. However, community college is a very, very smart decision if you want to save money your first couple of years of school. Let's say you just took all like general classes in high school, no like AP or like dual credit or anything like that. It's very smart to, you know, your first 2 years of school, go to a community college and save tons of money on just getting those courses out of the way there. But it's important to remember that if you have taken a lot of like AP classes, dual credit courses, and have like tons of credit like for college right out of high school, if you do want to go to community college, again, it's a smart decision to save lots of money, but I would say make sure that they have the courses that you could take in order to like get yourself ahead in the career path you decide to choose, and to check if those credits will transfer to another school, because if they won't, you know, that's basically like wasting money. And again, if you're undecided, community college is great too. You can just, you know, take classes for 2 years and branch out from there. Also, I would say don't worry about the price of the school yet. The price of tuition is definitely daunting. However, keep in mind that you're going to be filling out things like the FAFSA, and you're going to be applying for scholarships. And if you're applying to schools, a lot of times they will give you scholarships themselves if you have like good grades or like involved or something based on your application. So as for the price, don't worry about it too much. I mean, I'm not saying like pick the most expensive college because like, oh, you'll be fine, you'll get scholarships and stuff, but like, you know, kind of be flexible with the prices. Fill out the FAFSA on the first day. If my teachers had not drilled this into my head like crazy, I would not have done it. I filled it out like, I think, was it the first day or the second day? I don't know. It was like, right, I filled it out right away. And when you fill out the FAFSA, you are eligible for like loans and stuff. They'll give you a bunch of information on like loans you can apply for and like different financial aid packages that you can get based on like your parents' income and like all that kind of stuff. Use your school's resources. My high school personally had a college and career center, so there was always someone there who could help you look up information on a school or answer any questions that you may have. I never really went there because I literally knew nothing, so I had like no questions to ask. But I do wish that I would have like kind of been there a little bit more, gotten a little bit more information, because your school resources are there to help you. Also ask your friends. I was too scared to ask anyone because like I said, I knew nothing. I didn't know what to ask. So whenever a question did pop up, like how to transfer credits for dual credit courses or like anything else, I would ask my friends, specifically Veronica, because she just knows what she's doing in life. And yeah, I would just ask them, and they always had answers to my questions, and they kind of helped me a little bit, and that was definitely amazing. So if your friends kind of know what they're doing, ask them 100%. They can be so helpful. Apply for scholarships, apply for scholarships, apply for scholarships, please. I was so stupid and I did not apply for a single scholarship. I was just kind of done with the whole college thing. I was burnt out, overwhelmed. I didn't want to deal with it anymore, and I didn't understand scholarships, so I just didn't bother. But that was so bad and so stupid of me. Like, every year there's just so much money that goes unclaimed. Scholarships, you know, there are tons of really easy ones that you can apply for. Ones where Veronica literally did a one where she like was riding her bike and like explained why she likes riding her bike, and she like turned the video in, and like that's it. There are so many like non-essay scholarships too that can give out a lot of money. There are like cool competitions, and like there are tons and tons and tons of scholarships. Even if you don't like writing, you can find something that you can apply for, and it's money. It's money. Just apply for scholarships. And my last piece of advice for you guys is to visit schools. This is something else that I didn't do, and I wish I would have. I applied to my school, and I didn't find out just how small it is until I, you know, was on the website one day and stumbled across it. Like, I knew it was small, but I didn't know it was that small. So visit your campus to kind of see if you would like to live there. Even if you just trail in the back the whole time and don't ask any questions, they'll just spurt out, you know, random information that could definitely be helpful, and you'll be much better off going on visits than going in blindly like I did. And you can apply for these visits on your school website. They should have like a page for that, and they'll have like dates where you can come in and you just sign up, and you're set. So yeah, that's pretty much all the information I could think of for you guys. I hope this helped at least one person, because I wish that there was something out there for me when I was going through it to kind of help me. I hope you guys have learned from my mistakes, because I made a lot. But again, I turned out fine, and now I'm excited to start school in the fall. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it helped you out at all. Comment down below any extra tips you can think of, because I know I probably left a ton of stuff out. So yeah, comment down below if you can think of anything else to help other people. And yeah, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!